Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's TL13 here, aka the Lucky 13, bringing you guys some more Call of Duty World War II content. And in today's video, you guys, I want to talk to you guys about one of the newest basic trainings that have been added to the game, and this basic training is the escalation basic training. So the escalation basic training is pretty simple, and it's for people that like to rush on the map. However, it does have multiple uses. So in this gameplay, you are going to see me using an LMG. I think it's the GPMG. I could be very wrong. Maybe the MG81. I get a lot of the LMGs mixed up, especially with the new DLC ones they've added and everything. I don't know which one is which, but I'm sure you guys can tell by the gun, whatever it is. I think it's the MG. So escalation works like this. After you've got one kill, there is a short amount of time where you can aim down sights faster to try to get a second kill. So the benefit of this, of course, being is if you're rushing, you're often near two enemies, and if you can snap onto the second one quicker for the second kill, it'll make it a lot easier to be rushing around the map because you can get easier kills like that. So of course, that's already a good thing in its own, and you would think pairing it with like airborne or something would make a very good class setup. And in this video though, I am using armored because I'm using an LMG class and I like to use armored on those because typically you use them on things like shipment. So I'm not using the basic airborne PPSH with this basic training. Instead, I'm using armored and LMG and escalation, and I actually forgot I had escalation on. And the main reason is there's a second ability of escalation that says if you get a double kill, your ammo fills. You don't have to reload. And so I actually forgot I was even using escalation on this class, and I didn't even realize I never had to reload in this clip. Like you're watching right now, I start going on a tear in their spawn a little bit, and the fact I never had to reload was a huge game. If I had to reload, like my whole streak was over. Like it would just, they'd spawn, they'd run out, they'd get me, or they'd just go by me and I'd ruin the whole spawn. And I'm actually going to give a huge shout out to my teammates for not letting these spawns flip. I guess they held back in our spawn enough that they just kept spawning here. So I go on a good tear in their base, and it's all thanks to the escalation basic training. So like I said, there's several different ways to use this. A lot of people do enjoy LMG specifically because you don't have to reload, and that is a big deal, especially on an LMG. Like it's a big deal on other guns, but an LMG specifically is way bigger of a deal than something that's quick to reload. So if you guys do choose to use escalation, keep in mind that you need to get a double kill for it to reload, and if you don't get an actual double kill, then it will not count. So I forget what I'm doing here. I just kind of laid there for a little while. I think I was kind of like in shock, or maybe I was actually just checking my phone. I have no idea why I just laid there for a while. I'm playing in hardcore as well, guys, so if you're using something like this for an LMG in hardcore, it is a huge deal. And I mean, like I said, I didn't even realize I was using escalation, but after I remembered I realized why I just like was able to tear up their spawns. So this is definitely a really good way to use this basic training. It's also really good on maps that are small, like shipment, flak tower, and stuff like that, because rushing is such a big deal in those maps in specific game modes. So definitely try it out in those. A lot of times when you're on objective and you're constantly getting rushed is another good time too, specifically just for the reloading. So that's kind of my take on escalation, guys. I really do like it as a basic training in this game, and I think it's very unique for what it does, because I've never seen like a perk or anything do something similar where you don't have to reload, or something where you just get to snap on a second enemy. So definitely a really good inclusion, guys. If you guys do like rushing, or you think it might be good with your LMG setup, definitely try it out. It really is worth a shot. Another good thing you can do is put it as one of the basic trainings when you're running specialist. It's really a good like medium, like 200 or 400. It really is a great perk to have. It'll help you get those streaks up. Definitely try it out there, you guys. Hardcore, I would say, is probably where it like really shines, but of course it is good in like any game mode. I would say like even search and destroy or something slower, it can definitely be proven useful, because you don't want to be caught up when you're like reloading, and you also want to have that quick reaction time on the second person sometimes. So definitely a really good thing to help you win gunfights and to help you kill multiple enemies. Of course, there were other basic trainings added with this, one being specialist, which I just talked about how you can add other basic trainings to it. So this is really a good option for that. And the other basic training we had is Wanderlust, which I will do a video on at some point. I'll probably just play in the Wanderlust game mode because it is kind of fun, like just to go in there and like have a good time and mess around with people. So definitely good inclusions in this new basic training update that we had a little while ago. I think it was about a week ago now, because we've had Cavalry Division for a while. So definitely a good fit for this game. Definitely a good inclusion that's not too broken, but definitely will help out a lot of different people and will fit into a multitude of different classes. So definitely try it out, you guys. Let me know your thoughts, how you plan on using escalation. Leave it in the comments below or on Twitter. My Twitter is down below in the description if you guys want to follow me there. It's a good way to stay updated with everything. If I'm sick, can't get videos out, if I'm grinding hard, etc, etc. I'll follow you guys back if you shoot me a message or leave a comment or tweet at me. Just tell me your username and I'll follow you back. And also subscribe for more Call of Duty World War II content, and of course Black Ops 4 content when it comes out. But without further ado, you guys, I am signing off. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. This has been TL13 with Call of Duty World War II, saying peace out.